Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Little Blue Fly. If this is your first time visiting, welcome, and I invite you to subscribe to my channel. Also, that little bell that you see off over there to the side, go ahead and tap that and select all so that you will receive all of my future postings. In today's video, we will be finishing up the corner cabinet wall and adding some delightful feels of whimsy to the kitchen table. I also have a sweet shop I would like to share with you all as well. Now, just make sure when you go shopping here, because their decor really works with French country, English country, farmhouse, shabby chic, boho. It just fabulous decor all throughout. Now just make sure, don't buy them out, everyone. Every time I mention a site, you guys are, you're experts. You're fantastic of shopping them out. So there is this little two-tiered copper basket that I'm still wanting to get. Make sure to save one of them for me, okay? So make sure to also tell them that the Little Blue Fly from YouTube sent you over as well. Everyone, the sun is out, and it greets my bones with its warmth as the gentle breeze plays through my hair and offers its many comforts to me today. Have a beautiful weekend, everyone. That being said, let's begin, shall we? So as you can see here on the wall, there's a couple command hooks, and I'm going to add 2 of these sweet little baskets that I purchased from the shop is called A Cottage in the City. And I thought that this basket would be perfect for this area. Now, they're still on command hooks now, but I realized Bev started adding in way too many layers, so the command hooks were just not going to work, so I actually removed them and replaced them with another hanging device that was more sturdy. Now I'm going to share different types of greenery I will be using. This is a garland, or actually a pick. It's a very long pick that I purchased from Hobby Lobby. And I love the variegated colors of the yellows and the lighter and darker greens. As you can see, I placed it on the side of the basket on the outside portion and just let it cascade down to give it that nice natural look. Now this is the next greenery I will be using. It's quite a large bushel of floral that again has the variegated colors that I'm really into right now. This was purchased from Hobby Lobby. It's a nice filler piece. And I just placed that right in the center, and then the other branch that I have in there, I just weaved it on through. I just made them instant friends to make it look more natural. And then of course we must add the sweet berries. Now I will just be using 3 picks of this berry that was purchased from Hobby Lobby. They do come in a nice bushel like this, but I just clipped off 3. and I place them inside the basket using the triangular shape method I like to use. I put 2 on the side and then 1 off to make the point of the triangle. And then next we're going to add these wonderful berries. I so wish there was a website I could send you all for these berries, and I have been looking so that I can share them with you all. These were purchased from New River Pottery in North Carolina. And I just placed them right in the center and up front, and again just weaved floral throughout them. And it is a little dark there, so I'm going to lighten things up with this pick from Michaels. A gorgeous variegated green and yellow. And as you can see, it's very lightened up now. Now in the back, I'm working on something else. Something that every arrangement must have. Can you all guess what it is? That's right, moss. Always put in the special touches of moss. And there we have it. It just has been brought to life just by adding something simple as moss. This is a nice little French country, earthy, sweet feeling wall basket. I am very, very pleased. Now I'm going to show you all step by step me actively putting one together. So here we go. I just started with the long floral from Hobby Lobby. It's a long pick. I don't remember how much it costs, but you know, again, always wait for those 50% off sales. So as you can see, I spread some of the branches out and away because I will be using those to weave through the other florals. I want to leave the long branches alone because I want them to cascade down. Here is the other pick. That is a nice filler from Hobby Lobby. I'm just going to bend these sweet little pink pods right at the end. I'm going to go ahead and bend the bottom part of it because our basket, it's not a very tall basket. And then you just make sure to really spread apart your floral. I'm just going to tuck it right in and make sure to always weave. And here I'm using the shorter branches to weave through so I can keep the longer cascading ones present on the side of the basket. You know, in nature, things just, they love to visit one another. And they grow together. And it just makes everything so lovely. Just going to keep separating them until I like it. I stand back a little bit. But weaving is the name of the game. Make sure to weave. Now to add in the berries. Again, these were purchased from Hobby Lobby, and I just cut off 3 stems from the bushel of berries. I'm going to place one in the back because we're going to do the triangular shape. And then place the other 2 here on the side and up front. So when building a wall basket, I always like to keep it more lush on the outer part of the basket, not the inner part closer to the corner. Now we'll add this other berry. Again, that was purchased from New River Pottery in North Carolina. They're so realistic. I love these berries. And I'm going to work really hard to try to find some of these for you guys. I'm just placing them up front. They add so much life to an arrangement. Now we're going to bring in a little bit of light to the arrangement because the berries do like to darken things up a bit. I'm going to weave this piece through here. That's what I mean. Just stand back and just really give it a good look. It really is personal preference. So spread apart your branches and just tuck it right in. And get to weaving everything again. And then before you know it, the basket has taken on its own individual characteristics. One last thing, of course, the moss. Always the moss. I'm just going to tuck it into the spaces that I feel are just a little bit empty. So I can pull out some character. I'm going to try to tuck some over here onto the side. Perfect. And here we have 2 wall baskets that perfectly complement this corner. So I just have a few more things to do here in this space, and we're getting closer and closer to having a tour. As you can see, this wall, the right-hand side in the corner is shorter than the left-hand side. So I did my best I could to work everything in there just right. Next, we are going to work with my wonderful, wonderful Mackenzie Childs inspired table. This table was a thrifted find many years ago off of, at that time, there wasn't Facebook Marketplace. I believe it was Craigslist. And it is an antique table. And I was inspired so much by Mackenzie Childs that I said, you know, I'm going to make my own table. Because I really didn't want to pay $8,000 for one of hers. But I absolutely love this piece. And we're going to start things off with some placemats. And these are from Mackenzie Childs. I have had them for quite some time. They do have quite a few different markings on them. Here on the back, it says Mackenzie Childs. But I think I'll continue to use these for some time. It is her black floral market pattern. They just each have their own little characteristics on them. So I placed all 4 down. And they all offer different colors, different florals. It's just a wonderful whimsy touch to the table. It's all about the feels of whimsy here at the cottage. I'm going to pull things back a little bit, and I'm going to add the next piece, which is this cake stand. This was a Facebook Marketplace find. And I just love all the detailing and the color as well. Just going to place it right in the center. And on top, that's right, a Mackenzie Childs charger plate. Now, these pieces there's her marking on the back, they can get costly. They really, really can. So I'd like to share with you all, there's a place, I don't remember if it was Evine and they changed to Shop HQ, or if it was Shop HQ and they changed to Evine. I think it was Evine and they changed to Shop HQ. Anyhow, they have quite a selection of Mackenzie Childs items there, and when you purchase them, you pay them off in monthly installments. And it's so much easier bringing Mackenzie Childs into the home when you can make these payments. And the nice thing is, it's not like putting it on a credit card. It truly is interest free. You just simply make the payments and add the beauty into your homes. And then the cake stand has a wonderful cloche on top. Such a wonderful piece to work with. So now the next thing I would like to share is, I've already stated, okay, first let's start with the berry bowls. I just recently started collecting beautiful berry bowls for the cottage. And let me tell you why. Because, well, one, we absolutely love sitting down at the table and eating fresh berries. These have no markings. It's all about the look and feel for me. But again, here at the cottage, it's not just going to be all about decorating. I want to show that we can decorate, but also it's so important. These bowls are beautiful. Just love the gold etching on the ends. But it's important that we use items, that we decorate with items that we can use daily as well. And this does have a marking on the back. I'm not sure who this is. Again, I don't collect for name. It's all about the look and feel. But again, I'm going to be decorating with items that I know I'm going to use as well. Now, these right here have to be my favorite. There's so much raised and etched detail in these fabulous berry bowls. So we will be gathering fresh berries, placing them in the bowls and giving them a soft little kiss with some powdered sugar, and sit here at our wonderful table in this sweet whimsy space in the mornings as the sun comes in to greet us. And these are, I'm thinking that says Germany. Again, I don't know much about names. But anyhow, I thought to dress up this cloche with my berry bowls. I just stacked them up and placed one up front. So the ones in the back, it's as simple as lifting up the lid and grabbing out berry bowls. And they're so pleasing to the eye. I added in a little bit of moss into one of the bowls and placed in some gold birds that were purchased from the at-home store. And down at the bottom, I'm going to add a little bit more color. Perfect. That green wreath just really makes everything pop right here on this table. It's such a treat to have little touches of whimsy Mackenzie Childs inside the home. Everyone, look who stopped by for a visit. It's the bunnies of stories old. Look! Oh my, I couldn't be more thrilled. This means my garden will grow with the abundance of beauty. How this gives my heart some much needed comfort. Thank you so much for visiting. Absolutely perfect.